Good day, everyone. Grade 10 Mathematics, Quarter 3, Week 3 to 4. Learning competency illustrates combination of objects, differentiates permutation from combination of n objects taken R at a time. Nakaraan, diniscuss natin ay permutation. Ngayon naman, ang pag-aaralan natin ay combination. Kapag sinabi natin combination, it is a collection of objects in no particular order. So, ibig sabihin, ito po ay kabaliktaran ng permutation. Kasi sa permutation, importante yung order. Importante kung sino yung first, kung sino yung second, kung sino yung third. Dito naman, sa combination, order does not matter. This is another definition. Combination is the number of ways of selecting from a set when the order is not important. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ways of selecting din siya. Pero for this one, hindi po kailangan ang arrangement, hindi kailangan ang order. Formula for combination. Combination of n taken R is equal to the n factorial all over n minus R factorial times R factorial. So, ito po yung formula na ating gagamitin sa ating buong discussion. Okay, given number 1, combination of 9 taken 5 at a time is equal to, remember that the formula that we have is n factorial over n minus R factorial, R factorial. Kung ang value ng ating n is 9 at ang value ng ating R ay 5, we will have now 9 factorial over 9 minus 5 factorial times 5 factorial. Then simplify. Bring down 9 factorial, 9 minus 5 is 4 factorial. Bring down 5 factorial. 9 factorial is 362,880. Ang 4 factorial naman is 24. Ang 5 factorial is 120. Then multiply 24 by 120. The answer is 2,880. So 362,880 divided by 2,880 is 126. Now, yung computation po na meron tayo dito, kung ito po yung gusto ninyong computation, meron pa tayo other way to solve that. So, kopyahin lang natin yung ating given, then expand lang natin si 9 factorial, which is 9 times 8 times 7, and so on up to 1. And 4 factorial, that is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Ang 5 factorial, 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then cancel all the common factors to the numerator and to the denominator. So cancel natin yung mga common. Ayan, from 1 to 5, 1 to 5. Cancel out. Tapos tingin po tayo ng mga numbers na pwedeng i-cancel. Pwede tayo mag-cancel ng 2 at ng 6. 6 divide 2 is 3. Since we have 3 sa numerator, meron pa tayong 3 sa denominator, pwede rin natin i-cancel out yan. Pwede rin tayo mag-cancel ng 4 at ng 8. 8 divide 4 is 2. So kung mapapansin natin, natira na lang number ay 7 times 2 times 9. So 7 times 2 is 14 times 9 is 126. Kung papansin natin, they are the same. Pareho lang po yung sagot. So, ibig sabihin, kahit alin po dyan sa dalawang yan ay pwedeng gawing solution for computing combination. Let's have example number 2. Now, ang combination you can express in this format, pero pwede rin pong ganito. May mga makikita kayo na ganito ang pag-express or pag-denote sa combination. Now, this is your N, and this will be your R. So, pareho lang po yan. So, pwede mo siyang ilagay na combination of 8 taken 4. Pero ang basa pa rin po dito ay combination of 8 taken 4 at a time. Now, is equal to, your n is 8. So, you have 8 factorial over 8 minus 4 factorial, 4 factorial. Simplify. So, you will have now 8 factorial over 8 minus 4 is 4 factorial. Bring down 4 factorial. Simplify. 8 factorial is equal to 40,320. Ang 4 factorial po is 24. Since we have 2 factorials, since we have 4 factorials rather, we will have now 24 times 24. 24 times 24 is 576. I-divide natin siya po ngayon. 40,320 divided by 576. The answer is 70. Okay? Let's have another way in solving that. Katulad po nung ating ginawa dito. Let's use cancellation. Expand lang natin siya. Ayan. Na-expand din natin sa 8 factorial. And expand din natin si 4 factorial and another 4 factorial. Cancel common. Cancel dyan ay common is 7, yung 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Cancel din yung 2 at yung 6. That is now 3. 6 divided 2 is 3. Then cancel din yung common na 3. Pwede rin natin i-cancel ang 8 at ang 7 as 4. So that is now 2. Kung papansin natin ang natira po ay 7 times 2 is 14 times 5 is 70. Kung papansin nyo, pareho rin yung sagot. Okay po. Let's have example number 3. What if we have this? Combination of 10 taken 6 times combination of 5 taken 2. So, ang gagawin mo lang po, ganong process pa rin. Kaya lang, you need to multiply the answer for each combination. Kung ano yung naging sagot mo dito, multiply mo naman siya sa naging combination nito. So, apply natin yung formula. So, we have now for the first combination, combination of 10 taken 6. So, that is now 10 factorial over 10 minus 6 factorial, 6 factorial times 5 factorial taken 2. So, that is now 5 minus 2 factorial times 2 factorial. Then, simplify. Kung papansin nyo, in-expand ko lang po yung ating 10 factorial. Bakit ako nag-stop sa 6 factorial? Kasi kung papansin natin, sa baba naman kasi meron tayong 6 factorial. So instead of expanding it hanggang 1, ika-cancel mo rin naman siya. So you stop sa numerator doon sa pinaka-malaking factorial na meron sa denominator, which is 6 factorial. 10 minus 6 is 4. Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng 4 factorial. Times, same thing with this numbers po, this combination. 5 factorial. Since 3 factorial, pinakamalaking factorial na nasa denominator, nag-stop ako sa numerator sa 3 factorial. Okay? Kasi pwede na natin i-cancel yung mga common, which is 6 factorial and 6 factorial. 3 factorial and 3 factorial. So, natira na lang, ang 4 factorial is 24, ang 2 factorial is 2. Pero pwede ka rin naman mag-cancel dyan kung gusto mo i-expand. So, 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 is 5,040. Copy. Simplify. 4 factorial is 24. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 factorial is 2. Simplify. So, the answer is 5,040 divided 24 is 210 times 20 divided 2 is 10. So, 10 times 210 is 2,100. So that will be the answer for number 3. Example number 4, how many ways can a basketball team of 5 players be chosen from 8 players? So for this given problem, identify muna natin, alin dito yung N at alin yung R. Alam naman natin na ang N is always the biggest number na makikita natin sa problem in permutation and in combination. So automatic, 8 is your N and R is 5. So this is again the formula for combination. Substitute the value to the formula. Value of N is 8, value of R is 5. Substitute the value of N. So you have 8 factorial over value of R is 5. So that is now 8 minus 5 factorial, 5 factorial. Simplify. So you will have now 8 factorial. 8 minus 5 is 3 factorial. 5 factorial. Expand. So, expand natin siya. Then, cancel the common to the numerator and to the denominator. Cancel lang natin. 5 to 1 and 5 to 1. Pwede rin yung 3 and 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So, pwede mo na makancel ngayon yung 6. Since 1 naman ay nasa denominator, wala tayong ibang pwede ma-cancel out. Just simply multiply 8 times 7 is 56. And that will be the number of ways can a basketball team of 5 be chosen from 8 players. Okay po. Let's have this one. Number 5. A committee of 6 people is to be chosen from a group of 8 men and 5 women. How many committees are possible if there is a condition naman po dito? Meron daw pong kailangan na 6 na tao. So kung kailangan ng 6 at meron daw pong 8 na lalaki at merong 5 babae, paano daw po kaya makakapamili ng committees for this one? The first condition, una, there are to be 4 men and 2 women. So 4 plus 2 is 6 kasi nga ang kailangan natin ay 6. Pero may specific na dapat daw 4 na lalaki at 2 babae. Another condition, there are to be men only. So hindi pwedeng may babae sa committee. Ang gusto naman daw, yung second condition naman, dapat puro lalaki lang. Okay, paano kaya natin i-solve yan? Sa letter A, there are to be 4 men and 2 women. So ang gagawin natin, punta muna tayo sa men. Ilang bang lalaki ang meron? Meron daw 8 na men. So ibig sabihin nyo tayo ngayon mag-start. So magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng combination. Kukuha tayo dun sa men, sa 8 lalaki, ng ilan? Ng 4. Kaya yan, combination of 8, taken 4 at a time. Kasi multiply natin siya, doon naman sa combination na pagkukuhaan natin for women. Ilang babae ba ang meron doon sa mga possible na pagpipila to have a committee? Meron tayong 5 women. Ilan na lang yung kailangan? Kailangan daw ay 2. So, ang mangyayari, that is now combination of 5 taken 2. So, therefore, the first combination is men. The second combination is for women. Okay po. Kung mapapansin po ninyo, 4 plus 2 is 6. At yun yung kailangan nating makuha. At nasunod natin yung condition nila na dapat 4 na lalaki at 2 babae. Okay? So simply get the combination of men and the combination of women, then multiply. For the combination of men, simplify 8 factorial over 8 minus 4 factorial, 4 factorial. For women, that is now 5 factorial over 5 minus 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Simplify. You will have now 8 factorial over 4 factorial, 4 factorial, because 8 times 4, 8 minus 4 is 4. Then we have here 5 factorial, then we have 3 factorial since 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Then copy factorial, bring down 2 factorial. Then expand. Then cancel the common to your numerator and to your denominator. Cancel natin yung 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Pwede rin ang 3 times 2 which is same with 6 sa numerator. Pwede din ang 4 at ang 8. 8 divide 4 is 2. So, ang natira na lang is 2, 7, and 5. Sa kabila naman, cancel natin yung common. 3 times 2 times 1, and 3 times 2 times 1. 4 and 2, so that is now 2. So, this is 5 times 2 is 10. Ito naman po, 5, 5, 7, and 2. So, that is now 5 times 7 is 35 times 2 is 70. So, the answer here is 70. 5 times 2 is 10. So, that is now 70 times 10. So, the answer is 700. So, same process. Kung gusto man naman yung expanded, yung simple computation, direct computation, ang equivalent po ng 8 factorial is 40,320. Ang 4 factorial is 24 times another 4 factorial, another 24, that is 576. Ang 5 factorial is 120. Ang 3 factorial ay 6. Ang 2 factorial ay 2. So, 2 times 6 is 12. Divide mo siya. Pag dinivide natin to, the answer is 70. 120 divided 12 is 10. Then simplify. The answer is also 700. So kahit alin dyan, pwedeng gamitin. And you arrive to the same answer. Second condition. Kung kanina, 4 na lalaki, 2 babae. This time, ang gusto lang nila ay puro lalaki lang. Pero kailan ba yung kailangan natin? Kailangan daw ay 6 na tao. Okay? Pero kukuha lang tayo sa mga lalaki, which is only 8 men lang ang meron. So, ibig sabihin that is very simple. That is simply combination of 8 taken 6. Okay? Kasi kailangan natin ng 6 men to be a committee. So, that is now combination of 8 taken 6 is equal to 8 factorial over 8 minus 6 factorial. 6 factorial, simplify. 8 factorial, bring down. 8 minus 6 is 2 factorial. 6 factorial. Since meron tayong 6 factorial sa denominator, at yan ay pinakamalaking factorial sa denominator, pwede na natin siyang i-cancel. Kasi yun din yung ginawa natin na expand natin si 8 factorial. Nag-stop tayo sa 6 factorial. Then, cancel the common. Tapos tingin pa tayo kung ano pa yung mga pwede i-cancel. Pwede rin natin i-cancel ang 8 and 2. 8 divide 2 is 4. Then, multiply the remaining numbers to the numerator. Since 1 na lang to, just disregard 1. 4 times 7 is 28. So, the answer for this one is 20. Direct computation, 8 factorial is 40,320. 2 factorial is 2. 6 factorial is 720 times 2. That is 1,440. 40,320 divided by 1,440. The answer is also 28. Okay? So you could choose kung ano po yung gusto ninyong gamitin sa computation sa inyong mga LAS. So let's differentiate permutation. Again, permutation, order is important. Okay? Pakitandaan yon. Order is important sa permutation. Combination, order is not important sa combination. So, ibig sabihin, sa combination, kuha lang tayo ng kahit ano lang na gusto natin. Depende sa condition. Sa permutation, kailangan nakaspecify kung sino dapat yun na una, pangalawa, pangatlo. Okay? So, yun yung difference nilang dalawa. Now, let's have this one. Let's categorize this given statement. Saan ba sila belong? Do they belong sa permutation? Do they belong sa combination? Tingnan natin. So, meron tayong sa left side ng permutation at meron naman tayo sa right side na combination. Ilagay natin ngayon dyan kung saan si permutation at kung saan si combination. Tingnan natin ang number 1. Choosing for president, vice president, and secretary. Saan kaya siya? Yan. Ang number 1 ay permutation kasi may specific order. Hindi lang basta pipili lang ng officer. Basta ang pinipili ay may mga position talaga. May specific position. Kailangan president, vice president, and secretary. Okay? Yung number 2, putting a books on a shelf. Saan kaya siya? Combination, permutation, siya ay sa permutation. Okay? Kasi may specific position bawat libro. Halimbawa, ang mga libro mo ay Filipino, English, Math, Science. Iba yung position, iba yung arrangement kapag nauna yung Filipino, iba yung arrangement kapag nauna ang Math. So, ibig sabihin, meron din siyang specific order. Okay? Number 3, drawing of cards in a deck. Ibig sabihin, pagkuha ng card sa isang deck ng card. Okay? Is it combination or permutation? Yan. Yan po ay combination. Kasi hindi naman importante yung order. Hindi naman sinabi na kailangan kunin ang ace, tapos yung number 2, number 3, number 4. Basta sinabi na naman, drawing of cards in a deck. Pagkuha lang ng mga card sa isang set ng baraha. Okay? Number 4. Answering a multiple choice test, syempre yan ay sa permutation. Kasi may specific answer, kung ano yung sagot sa number 1, yun lang siya. Yung sagot sa number 2, yun lang din siya. Okay po. Number 5. Winners in a race. Is it permutation or combination? That is permutation. Pag winners sa karera, merong specific na arrangement din yan. Kasi sino yung first place, second place, third place, and so on. Okay? So, siya ay permutation. Number 6, choosing of blouse, skirt, and shoes. Is it permutation or combination? Tingnan natin. So, that is combination. Okay? Kasi pipili ka lang naman ng gusto mong masuot na blouse, na skirt, at ng shoes. At last, number 7, choosing 5 players out of 10. Ayan, choosing 5 players is in combination. Kasi pipili ka lang naman. Wala namang sinabing choosing 5 players out of 10 based on their height. Diba? Wala namang ganun. Basta sinabi lang, pili lang tayo ng 5 players out of 10. So therefore, this 3 is an example of combination and this 4 is for permutation. Okay? Sana naintindihan mo. Next. Now, identify which situations illustrate permutation and which illustrate combination, then solve. So, titingnan natin, meron tayo ditong dalawang given problem, then identify natin alin sa kanila si permutation at alin sa kanila ang combination. Then solve natin sila. Okay? Number 1, in how many ways can a committee of 5 be formed from 5 juniors and 7 seniors if the committee must have 3 seniors? Okay? Yan yung first given problem. Second problem, 10 runners join a race. In how many possible ways can they be arranged as first, second, third placers? So, alin kaya dyan ang combination at alin ang permutation? Kung kayo ang tatanungin, alin sa kanila ang combination at alin ang permutation? Sige, tingnan natin kung tama ba yung inyong sagot. Ang number 1 ay combination. Okay? Kasi wala namang specific order na hinahanap dyan. Basta kailangan lang nila ng ilan? 5 na committee. Committee of 5. Mula doon sa 5 na junior at sa 7 na seniors. Pero may condition lang sila na kailangan sa 5 committees na yun ay 3 ang seniors. So that will be combination. So therefore, ang number 2 is permutation. Merong keyword dyan that they can be arranged. Yan yung mga word na pwede nating tandaan. Pero minsan, basahin din natin maigi yung statement. Kasi baka tricky lang pala yung given problem. Usually sa combination, ginagamit yung word na choosing. Okay? Pero hindi naman palagi. Now, let's solve number 1, which is combination. Remember, the formula for combination is equal to combination of n taken r is equal to n factorial over n minus r factorial, r factorial. Okay? So let's solve number 1. Bakit kaya nagkaroon tayo ng dalawang combination? Remember, meron tayong dalawang pagpipilian. Meron tayong junior at meron tayong senior. Nagkataon na ang gusto daw ng na ma-form na committee, meron 3 seniors. Remember na kailangan natin ay 5. So kung kailangan natin ng 5 at meron daw gusto nila 3 seniors, meron pa tayong 2 na kailangan, which comes from the juniors. Kaya po, itong first combination natin is from seniors at ito ay from juniors. Sa senior kasi meron tayong 7 at kailangan natin kumuha ng 3. So that is now combination of 7 taken 3 times ilang juniors ang kailangan. Hindi na-specify kung ilan, pero alam natin na kailangan natin ng 5. So kung meron na tayong 3 seniors, ilan na lang ang kailangan natin? 4 the 5 committees. So that is simply 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay? So you have now, for the juniors, since meron tayong 5, ang kailangan na lang natin ay 2. Okay? Kaya nagkaroon ka ng combination of 5 taken 2. Simplify, substitute na sa ating mga formula. Sa ating formula, rather, 7 factorial over 7 minus 3 factorial, 3 factorial. So this is for the combination for senior. For the combination for juniors, 5 factorial over 5 minus 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Then simplify. 7 minus 3 is 4 factorial. Bring down 3 factorial. Copy 5 factorial. 5 minus 2 is 3 factorial. Bring down 2 factorial. And expand lang po. And pag in-expand, mas madali na tayo ngayon mag-cancel. Cancel natin yung mga common. 4 times 3 times 2. Cancel. Pwede rin natin i-cancel ang 6 and 3 times 2. Meron pa. Dito naman sa kabila. 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 times 1. Pwede rin ang 2 at ang 4. 4 divide 2 is 2. Ang natira dito, 5 times 2. So that will be 10. Ang natira dito, 7 times 5. And that will be 35. So you have now 35 times 10. 35 times 10 is 350. And that will be the answer. And this is an example of combination. Yung number 2 naman, na sinasabi natin na siya ay permutation. 10 runners join a race in how many possible ways they can be arranged as first, second, third placer. Ilan ang kasali? Ang n natin is 10. Taken how many? We need first, second, and third. So, ibig sabihin, yan ay permutation of 10. Ang kukunin lang ay 3. First, second, third. 3 lang. So, that is now permutation of 10 taken 3. Tulad ng tinuro ko, shortcut for permutation. Permutation of 10 taken 3. So, ibig sabihin, you will start sa 10. Ang kukunin lang natin is 3. So, starting from 10, backward ka lang from 10 times 9 times 8. Ilan lang daw kailangan natin? 3. 1, 2, 3. Then, yun na yun. Multiply mo lang siya. 10 times 9 is 90. Times 8 is 720. So, that will be now the answer. So there will be 720 ways they can be arranged as first, second, and third placer in a race. And that's all for today. Thank you and happy learning, everyone. God bless. This is Ma'am Lay.